Well, here's one of the things me and my therapist talked about. He said drinking with intention. Like, what is your intention when you're drinking? Is your intention to get sloppy drunk? And it's never my intention.
Yeah.
So having a little bit more self-awareness, which I have a ton of self-awareness, like sober. But I feel like once I start drinking, it's gone. But he also brought up a very good point, and it happened yesterday because yesterday I drank with a little bit more intention. I knew we went to dinner at 2. I knew that if I drank from 2 until 10, the way that I drink, it would have been bad
Yeah.
because I would have been reliving this again. And I didn't. So yesterday I drank with a little bit more intention.
So drinking with attention,
Yeah, just,
being cognizant of it.
yeah, absolutely. Don't, I didn't come home and fucking chug a beer Deanne left at like 6 to go get Raina. And I could have easily said, hey, go grab more beer. But
Yeah.
if the beer was here, then I would have drank it.
Yeah.
So I just intentionally didn't do that. And today I'm going to probably drink. I have a little bit of tequila left. I'm going to get 2 tall boys and I'll drink that.
Yeah.
And it'll get me to that like perfect state. And then I'm done. And I'm going to try to go and not drink for a while. I have 2 concerts next week, so it could be a little challenging, but I'm going with somebody who's sober, so I'm going to do my best to not drink, or maybe I'll just have a beer or 2. So drinking with intention instead of drinking with no intention, and then there's no control.
Yeah. Well, yeah, having the clarity to be like, no, I'm good, or like knowing when it's enough. And I think when you're in it, dealing with your shit, when you've had enough. And I think you just don't care.
Right.
Like it's a hard it's like a hard one to deal with, man, because like Ronan, stop. I don't even know what you're doing. I think your advice is, and I've heard that before too. Drink with intention, or like whatever you do, have a reason behind it. Like if you're gonna drink to get belligerent drunk, you're gonna get belligerent drunk. But sometimes you're not drinking to get belligerent drunk, and you're fucking belligerent drunk. Like it just happens.
If I'm ever driving, it's never an issue.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah.
Because I have a CDL, but there's a lot of other stories that I could share about people in my life that have struggled with DUIs or whatever. It's been enough of a learning lesson for me to not put myself in those situations. I can't say I've never done it, but it's less than 5 times probably that I can count on my hand in 20 plus years that I've put myself in a situation, and I probably haven't done it in 15 years.
Yeah.
But if I'm driving, it's like 1 beer. If my kids are with me, it's 0 beers, because what I never want to do is I never want to get T-boned in an intersection, have not my fault, have alcohol in my breath, and have to have that conversation. And it's also the example I try to set with my kids.